Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Do you have a reader on your list this year? Well, a great book, of course, is always a nice gift, but if you can use the book's theme and pair it with something else, it's even better. Carole Barrowman is our go-to gal for these perfect pairings. She's an English professor at Alverno College. She's the author of the Hollow Earth trilogy and Santa's Elf on the Bookshelf. What's up, Carole?
How are you this morning?
I'm good. It's great to see you. I think I've been on vacation a couple days when you've been joining us, so I'm super excited to talk to you this morning.
Well, I am too. I was way more excited until you reminded me that I'm older than Frosty the Snowman.
Okay, so I am too. And when Andrea said that, I was like, oh my gosh, I am too. Okay, so Carole, I love that you do these pairings. I think you've been doing it every year for quite a while, and I think what's so great about it is people love to give a book, especially if they hear later from the person that they gave it to that they love the book. But it's even better when you can pair it with a little gift.
I know, right? Sometimes the person you want to give the book to, you also figure, well, I've got to give them something else. So I put these pairings together. Gosh, I bet it's been at least close to 10 years I've been doing this. I love it. It's my favorite thing. And I always hope it's the segment my family isn't watching because some of their gifts are on here.
Oh, I love that. And I like that it gets us away from our screens too, which is wonderful.
Right.
All right, let's start with this first one because it has to do with food, which I love. Tell us about Platters and Boards.
So this is a book that I think we've all been nibbling our way through this coronavirus, just taking a little bit here and there. And this is really about the aesthetic of laying out a good platter of cheeses and sausage and so on, or a board of appetizers. And the images are stunning inside. And my suggestion is pair this with your favorite chef or cook with Wisconsin cheese board. And of
I
course,
love
some
that.
cheese. And some
Don't
cheese.
forget the cheese.
Right, right. So I thought that would be kind of a cool gift. The book is beautiful.
I love that. I think it makes a nice coffee table book too. And that's something
Yeah,
that I would love to have out for my book club. So that's another cool thing if there are people in your book club that you give gifts to. The
right.
next one I like because this is sort of in honor of your grandkids and you missing them.
I know. And I did not know that this was National Book Writing Day or week or whatever, or not book writing, but letter writing. And so
Letter writing.
yeah, so I am suggesting that you give your child the copy of Letters to Amy, which is a very classic book by Ezra Jack Keats, and it's about a little boy that wants to invite a little girl to his birthday party, and he hand delivers her the invitation, handwritten. And I'm suggesting get a set of really nice, fun postcards. Address them to yourself. I'm going to address them to my mom, and then I'm going to give them with stamps already on them to Finn and Adeline, and they're going to send them to their great grandma, and they'll be addressed, already stamped, and they just have to write little notes on them. And if they can't write a note, they can draw a little picture. And who doesn't like to get mail?
Well, I was going to say nobody likes mail more than grandparents, in my opinion. And
Right?
my mom did that. Your grandkids are never too old for that. My mom did that for my oldest daughter as she went to college. Some cards with stamps on them, and I think it's such a nice reminder to your grandkids about the importance of a handwritten letter, which I love.
Well,
Let's talk about.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, and if we want to get them away from screens, they need some practice of doing that.
Yep, absolutely. There's been a huge surge in people wanting to do puzzles during the pandemic. It gives people not just something to do, but I think sometimes it's just a great conversation starter.
Absolutely. And I found this puzzle website, and all these links for all these pairings are, of course, going to be on the Morning Blend website. But this is a puzzle of about lots of best-selling books. How perfect is that? And so I'm
I love
suggesting,
that.
right? So I'm suggesting give this puzzle to your friend, whoever it is that loves puzzles, and pick one or two of the classic books and wrap them with the puzzle. The book that I picked that for this was going to be The Little Red Hen, because then you know me, I love when Tiffany does her clucking. So Tiffany owes me a cluck.
I'll make sure you get your cluck when she comes back.
Yeah, I want my cluck.
I love it. The next thing we want to talk about is DIY gifts. What I love is that you're pairing this with Little Women. There was, I think it was last year when a new updated version of this movie was released, and my oldest daughter loved the book and several of the versions of that movie.
Absolutely. And one of my favorite quotes, and this is part of the DIY, it's a needle point, and it says, "She is too fond of books and it has turned her brain." And so my, my family would certainly attest to that. And so you get the kit. It's not very expensive, but it turns out to be a beautiful needlepoint. I'm not sure it'd be that beautiful if I did it, but it's really pretty. And look at these gorgeous books. So there's Little Women, there's
Aw.
Anne of Green Gables, there's Heidi, and of course this one, and I think Little Princess is in here too. And these are called the Puffin and Bloom books. And everybody likes books that look good on their bookshelves as well. And so I think this would be a perfect pairing.
I do too. I love that. Okay, the last one has to do with exercise, which I like, and we all need more of, especially now.
Right. So this one is about the Broadway choreographer, and the book is called the Dancing Man by Bob Avian. And Avian is Broadway choreographer. He choreographed Barbara Streisand and Funny Girl. He's done chorus lines. So his street creds, his dance creds are pretty awesome. And so I thought it would be really fun to give this to someone who likes to dance, who likes musicals, but then pair it with dance charades. Have you seen this game?
I have not seen that. It looks awesome.
It is so awesome. So you can so that it might ask you to do like the chicken dance, but so you have to do the dance instead of drawing a chicken dancing. Or it might ask you to do the swim or whatever dances that you can, and be really silly. So it gets kids up and moving, adults up and moving, and you don't have the person standing there on the Pictionary board drawing a circle all the time and saying, "Can't you see what this is?"
I love that. That's especially good for those of us who can maybe move, but we can't draw.
Right,
I love it,
right,
Carole. Thank you
right.
so much. It was so great to see you. Thank you for these awesome pairing ideas. I love it.
You're welcome. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you too. And what's really fantastic is we're going to post links to all of Carole's ideas on our website, themorningblend.com. So thank you so much, Carole. You can also read Carole's blogs and more on her website. It's carolebarrowman.com. Look how happy she is there.